Hello, this is me, mrBogi, and today I bring you a replay of me playing the French light cruiser Colbert or Colbert, or whatever you want to call it, if you're not French, and giving my general thoughts about this ship. So this replay is from the time where it was still in testing. But the only thing they changed is I think range slightly. I'll on the end of the video I'll probably edit it out or some tell whatever it was called. But overall, like, it wasn't changed that much, so it still has all the bullshit making it such a cancerous ship. So what it is, it's basically tier 10 light cruiser with an engine boost, no radars. You have a defensive AA which you can swap for hydro. So it's not like a radar cruiser. It has a decent concealment of 9.8, which is for a light cruiser pretty standard at this tier. With the engine boost is really fast, somewhere around 42 knots. We shall see later. But what it makes this ship so cancerous and hated by everyone, of course, if you look closely, you have so many guns. We have 4 guns in the back and 4 guns in the front. These are, of course, the 127 millimeters destroyer kinda caliber guns, but the fire rate completely makes this ship of more like an XD ship, as I like to call it. And fun fact, actually, if you sail on enough range and broadside, you can shoot the guns that are not on the side you're facing the enemy. So you might think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna be able only to use like 6 guns broadside, but I mean 6 turrets broadside, but in reality you can even use 8 sometimes. But anyway, let's see what is happening. So Z46 has been spotted briefly. Now I popped the booster. Of course, with the boost modification you have this standard 4-minute French boost, which gives you basically the boost during the entire game, making this ship basically impossible to hit on range. HP wise, it has only 36k, which is a little. I think it's the worst of all cruisers, but you get 5 heals, 5 standard heals. But of course, it's not the survivability that makes this ship such cancer. So, as you can probably see, the fire rate is so good actually that you don't smash your mouse, instead you hold it and it still does the job. One thing about these guns are they take some time to learn how to shoot, and on long ranges they're absolutely fucking awful to shoot anything with because the air drag is so bad. So imagine trying to hit something with Atlanta on 13 kilometers and then you get Atlanta but with 18 kilometers range. I don't know if the range will stay though. In this game I think I took IFHE off actually and went for the full HE spam, because I didn't really feel like this ship needs IFHE, and I don't know, I've felt more success with just playing with the demolition expert and without IFHE. Just fires, setting fires and getting that fire damage, I think what makes this ship work. Now my general thoughts on this ship is, well, it's cancer as hell. As you can see, those numbers running great, your mini machine gun, French machine gun baguette, they can't even hit. We are going 42 knots. Even the secondary guns are struggling to hit us, even though we're literally in a straight line, and everyone is shooting behind us, except maybe for the Skurkur secondary, but that doesn't really matter because we can heal all that. And of course, while we lose HP, we gain even more reload. So yeah, our Montana here managed somehow to die. And we get already 4 fire. I don't think the Skurfurs will be surviving here. Well, so sad. Now, do I like this ship? Do I recommend playing this ship? This ship will be a reward for the whole regrind thingy. It will cost like around 50k, I think, which is, I think that's around like 4 or 5 regrinds of a line, if I remember correctly. So that's, for people who are already like 10 million free XP, that's rather easy. For people that don't have that much, may took a while to get that. But first, maybe, do I recommend getting this ship? Of course, it's so retarded. It's just, and it's pretty fun to troll with it, especially if you want to lose karma. This is a very good ship for you. Even later in this game, I think you will be able to see that some players don't like me. That's not good. But anyway, one thing I have to say: this ship is for fun. It lacks, sadly, carry potential. As for me, it doesn't have any of those gimmicks, and it has awful armor. It's so good at what it does because literally you spam on range and play it kinda like Kaba. But if you need to go in, you don't have torpedoes, you have destroyer armor that be overmatched by cruiser. So if you have to push a battleship or any tier 10 cruiser, you're usually gonna lose if you have to push. Of course, if you make them somehow chase you, then they are fucking gone in any second. But I wouldn't say this has so much carry potential as, for example, another light cruiser, Worcester, which is, I think, much better at carrying, at least because it has radar. Of course, the radar was nerfed, but well, it still has pretty long radar range and the long radar duration. It has hydro and buff defensive AA, so we don't have to choose. And it has heal. It's pretty retarded armor scheme. Allows you to sail broadside sometimes and don't die because overpens. So I would recommend this ship for more like a gimmicky, fun, hahaha, but not that much carry potential. Of course, if you meet a destroyer on close range, he's basically a goner. And if you cooperate with your team, this ship might win battles because it's literally, the power of this ship is burning down stuff. So if you can make that work, yeah, of course. With a random players on your team, I think that's rather hard to achieve. Maybe just you need to be ultra good, but overall I would say more like a fun ship than actually anything useful in randoms, at least. In competitive, like let's say ranked, I don't have a clue actually. I wouldn't say it's gonna be a good pick for ranked. And for Clan Wars, I don't have a clue right here. But for Clan Wars, it might actually be, it's probably gonna be tried out in Clan Wars like 100%, but I don't have a clue how to actually use it. I mean, of course, you use IFHE. I mean, use HE to spam everything, but with all the incoming IFHE changes, the IFHE on this ship would be useless. I mean, I played it here without IFHE and it still works, so we shall see. But I think this is a pretty fun little ship. To just have some cancer spread, you know, around. Just like all these ships like Conqueror or Kaba. Not really. The only times you can carry in them is actually when the enemy allows you, but it lacks some stuff. And you see the armors, one shell hit us, a citadel. If you're looking for a carry ship, I think a much bigger carry potential is in the Smolensk, which would be supposedly a coal ship, but we will see about that. As you can see, what I've been doing the entire game is delivering cancer and setting fires on basically max range. Almost managed to breach myself here. And you see how many shatters I'm getting. Of course, that's probably also to my terrible aim, but we got 125 shatters and 17 pens. And it's really hard to aim with this ship because the slightest change, of course, with the enemy ships makes this ship really hard to aim, especially if you don't have experience with glide cruisers and slow shells. Also, it's really easy to get blapped in this ship. That's why you have to, I mean, you don't have to, but that's why I played a long range. I tried different game styles with it, but I think that's what I found the most success with. Now, if you look at the corner, we have already almost 2 million potential, so it's really good at dodging. And soon, by the time I make this video, the French captain should be available anytime soon. That gives you like some bonuses for potential damage to speed, so we can make this even faster, to maybe even like 46 knots probably or more. And as you can see, even on a ship that has no armor, like considered non-armor ship as Kong, I got 1 mountain. The thing you want to do with this ship is aim for the superstructure, and after you set fires on superstructure, like spray around nose and ass, so you can get those additional fires. But once you get a good lock on the superstructure, you can really spam like 1k every second, like now I do. See, now I'm getting mostly pens because I actually started to hit the superstructure. And this is basically your life now, spreading that love rainbow. But as you can see on the team score, yeah, I mean, even if this ship had carry potential, that would be basically impossible to do. But we have already, what, 13 fires. And we are just trying to, I don't know, delay the loss. Look, that's a 50k conch. And we have also our conch with him. So let's try zooming in maybe so we can see. Well, this is the side you don't want to see. With this Conqueror and this amazing rainbow coming at you, like, bruh, why Wargaming? Why did you do this? Oh my god, replay tool is so good. Now we stop shooting for a second. And we come back to spamming. And with my help and this Conquerors, this Conch, oh, I think he's trying to print, yeah, but that won't save him. We killed a 50k Conch, 40k Conch in like 40 seconds basically. Then he printed, and we're gonna kill him now even harder. Now he's trying to like kill me now, I think. Well, I can understand, but he kinda missed, and also a bit of luck. saved us there. I mean, it wouldn't be a citadel, I don't think so. And the conch is gonna die now. Of course, if you look at the enemy team, they have basically all their ships full HP, except maybe the Hindi and Montana. So it's the enemy has 3 caps. If you look at the chat, that's also a funny image of testing ships in the game. But let's not get distracted. So far we have 230k damage with 16 fires, and most of the shells are probably, I can see, of course. Most of the damage comes from fires. I think, I don't remember exactly, but I think 120k came from the fire. I'll try to dig out a screenshot maybe. So 2 minutes left on the clock. There is only nothing we can do. Of course, if we had a better team, addition of such a ship like Colbert would make us win even faster. But as you can see, the potato aim I have here, it's really hard, and the reaction time is rather slow, because you shoot so many shells that before they land they can change his direction 3 times and dodge so hard. So yeah, you have to really get to know this ship. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm playing this ship. I mean, I'm not the best eye with this ship. I just fucking half of the shells land in the water, but even I can achieve ridiculous amounts of damage in it. So I think this ship is pretty cancer in a good hands, considering on range is very hard to kill if you just turn, just dodge, but you know how it is. Now that's a 50k Moskva, which I think we will start working on now. And look at him going down. Oh my god, replay tool. So he ate like 8k damage from someone else. And look at this. This is oh my god, this is male fantasy basically. He's 23k now. He stopped, so of course half of the shells landed in water, but that's okay. So we have 10 seconds. Look, oh, Yuyak, 10k, 6 kilometers away in smoke. Well, that's not an issue. No time on the clock. Magic happens, and of course this game is gonna end anyway. But we managed to kill a 11k ship destroyer, close range in smoke without spotting. When the time was gone, like you saw 0 seconds on the clock. Of course it was like 3 or 2 seconds, but bruh, you really see the firepower of this ship. So we end this game with like 290k and that's just nasty. So overall I think this ship is more like a toy than something for actual hardcore gamers out there, but surely a toy that you have fun with. So go out there, regrind, and make World of Warships cancerous again. Thank you very much.
Colbert.